Carrie from the Female Entrepreneur Association. Today I want to share with you a simple but really powerful idea. And I think if you apply this idea, amazing things will happen. I think also really odd coincidences are going to start to happen, and they're probably not actually going to be coincidences at all. And I think this because I applied this in my life, and when I did, everything changed. So when I started the Female Entrepreneur Association, weird things started to happen, like weird coincidences would arise, but over and over and over again. And I started to think, are these really actual coincidences, or is there something more to this? So for example, when I decided that I wanted Michelle Mone on the front cover of my magazine, I didn't know how I was going to get in touch with her. She runs a company that's worth £50 million and she's really successful, and I had no links to her whatsoever. And then I was invited along to an event and found out that she was going to be speaking at this event, and as it happened it was quite a small event, so I got to talk to Michelle Mone and I got to ask if I could interview her, and it was really weird at the space of time this happened in. And then it happened again. I wanted to interview Michael Gerber for the magazine, and I did not know how I was going to get in touch with him. He's the author of The E-Myth, he sold over 50 million copies of his book, he lives in America, and I had no idea how I was going to get in touch. So one day I decided to go on his Facebook fan page, and for some reason I was drawn to go and have a look at his pictures. So I was having a look at his pictures, and then I saw this one and I thought, that looks really familiar, and it was one of the latest ones he'd actually uploaded. So I thought, I'm sure I created that post, that quote for the Female Entrepreneur Association. So I went to my fan page and I had a look through my photos, and there it was, this exact same picture quote. So I went back to his fan page and I sent a message saying, I'm glad you liked my quote, maybe now I could do an interview with you for my magazine. And that day I got a message back with the email address for how to get in touch with him, and a week later I spoke to him and we did the interview. But weird things like this have happened over and over again. It's like people just appear in my life at the moment that I need them, or the moment I need something to happen. And it's really crazy. And it got me thinking, are these really coincidences? I don't think they are whatsoever. Here's what I think. I think that if you commit to an idea and you commit your whole heart, you put all your focus and energy into one thing, strange things happen. It's like you commit to it, and then these people just come into your life from all over the place that you would never even have expected that they would have done, but they do. And it's unexplainable how it happens. And I really believe it's when you fully commit yourself to that one thing. And there's a brilliant quote which I think totally sums this up, and it's really long so I'm going to have to read it off my laptop, but it's by Goethe, and he says, "Until one is committed there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back. Concerning all acts of initiative, there is one elementary truth, that ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commit oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never have otherwise occurred. A whole stream of events issue from the decision, raising in one's favour all manner of unforeseen incidences and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has power, genius and magic in it. Begin it now." And I think that is so true. I think that completely sums everything up. I think it sums up the fact that when you fully commit to an idea, things happen. So before I started the Female Entrepreneur Association, there was quite a lot of ideas I was thinking about. Literally, I come up with ideas all the time, and at that time I had several ideas, and I didn't know which one was going to be the best option. I didn't know which one was going to work out. So I wasn't really picking one. The day I committed to the Female Entrepreneur Association, everything else changed. My whole entire life changed completely. And I truly believe it's because I committed with every part of myself to doing that, and I focused my energy and attention on making it happen. So if there's one question you ask yourself this week, ask yourself if you're committed. Are you committed to what you're actually doing and what you're trying to achieve? Do you fully believe that you can make it happen? Are you spending your energy and focus on making it happen? So this week, just make sure you fully commit to what you're doing, and I think amazing things will happen. I hope you've enjoyed this tip this week. I will see you soon.